When you woke up this morning, what was the first thing you felt? Perhaps a bit of stiffness in your back, a little sluggishness, before that first cup of coffee had a chance to work its magic. Or was it that familiar, let's get this day started feeling? We all have our own morning rituals. Maybe it's reading the newspaper, watching the morning news, or simply sitting in silence, watching the new day dawn. But have you ever stopped to think that the first meal of the day, whether it's a quick slice of toast or a bowl of cereal, could be the most powerful tool for shaping the entire trajectory of your day? Breakfast isn't just about filling an empty stomach after a long night. It's a signal, a clear signal that we send to every cell in our body. It says, "All right, we're ready. Let's start the day strong and steady." Or conversely, an unsuitable breakfast can send a different message, leaving us feeling tired and drained just a few hours later. And for our hearts, that faithful engine that has worked tirelessly for so many years, this morning signal is even more crucial. It determines the type of fuel your heart will receive to face the day's challenges, from climbing the stairs and gardening to keeping your blood pressure stable. As your doctor and also as a friend on this health journey, my purpose today is not to hand you a list of rules that would disrupt your morning routine. Instead, I want to explore with you the simple, delicious options that you can easily add to turn breakfast into a deliberate act of protecting your heart's health. I completely understand that changing a long-held habit is no easy task. But we won't be talking about drastic changes. We will start with small steps. In the following sections, we will look at 10 wonderful foods together. I won't just list them. I will explain simply why they are good for you and how they work inside your body to support your heart. I will offer practical advice so you can easily add them to your breakfast, making it not only healthier, but also more enjoyable. Please consider this an open conversation between the two of us, an opportunity to turn the first act of the day into one of the best things you can do for your health. Now, if you are ready, let's begin together. 1. Oatmeal, a warm protective hug for your arteries. I believe many of us are familiar with the pleasant, warm feeling of having a hot bowl of oatmeal in the morning. That feeling is not just emotional, it accurately reflects what is happening inside your body. When we talk about the causes of a heart attack, one of the main culprits is a high level of LDL, bad cholesterol, in the blood. Over time, this cholesterol can accumulate and form plaque in the arteries, leading to a condition called atherosclerosis. This process narrows the pathway for blood flow, forcing our hearts to work harder and increasing the risk. This is also the core answer to the question many of my patients ask: what are the causes of heart attack? It often begins silently right here. And this is where your humble bowl of oatmeal steps in like a hero. Oatmeal is rich in a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. The best way to understand beta-glucan is to picture it as a gentle internal cleaning crew. As it moves through your digestive system, it binds to bad cholesterol particles and helps escort them out of the body before they have a chance to cause blockages. It is a simple, natural, and incredibly powerful way to prevent a heart attack right from its root cause. On a practical note, I have a few small tips. Try to choose rolled or steel-cut oats instead of the instant packets, which are often loaded with sugar and artificial flavorings. If your mornings are busy, try making overnight oats. Simply soak rolled oats in milk or water in a jar, place it in the fridge, and you will have a ready-to-eat meal the next morning without any cooking. To enhance the flavor without adding sugar, try sprinkling a little cinnamon, which is a natural spice that is also great for helping to stabilize blood sugar. This small habit is the foundation for any plan on how we can prevent heart attack through daily choices. By starting your day with oatmeal, you are not just simply eating breakfast. You are taking an active, protective step for yourself, helping to lower your cholesterol and providing your heart with the steady, reliable energy it needs to function throughout the day. 2. Berries, nature's anti-inflammatory gems. Now let's talk about something that can make your breakfast more cheerful and sweet berries. Think about the vibrant colors of strawberries, blueberries, or raspberries. That deep color isn't just for looks. It's a sign that they are packed with powerful compounds called antioxidants. The role of these substances for heart health is incredibly important, especially their ability to combat chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is like a smoldering fire inside your blood vessels, slowly causing damage to the delicate lining of your arteries. It is this damage that creates conditions for bad cholesterol, LDL, to easily stick and begin the plaque-building process. Controlling this inflammation is one of the most effective ways to proactively prevent a heart attack, allowing us to take action long before any warning signs of a heart attack have a chance to appear. This is especially important because sometimes the symptoms of a heart attack may not be as obvious as we often think. For instance, heart attack symptoms in women can often be more subtle, including unusual fatigue, shortness of breath, or discomfort in the back and jaw instead of the typical chest pain. Therefore, focusing on prevention through an anti-inflammatory diet becomes even more essential for everyone. On a practical note, I have a few small tips for you. Fresh berries can sometimes be quite expensive or out of season. Don't hesitate to use frozen berries. They are frozen at their peak of harvest, so they retain nearly their full nutritional value and are often more affordable. Just make sure you choose a variety with no added sugar. You can easily add a handful of berries to your morning oatmeal mix, them with Greek yogurt, or blend them into a nutritious smoothie. Every time you add these little gems to your breakfast, know that you are doing more than just adding sweetness. You are providing your body with a powerful anti-inflammatory army, helping to protect your blood vessels and keep them healthy and flexible. A healthier circulatory system means your brain receives more oxygen and nutrients, which helps support memory and clarity for you to continue enjoying hobbies that require focus like reading or solving crossword puzzles. 3. Nuts and nut butters. A handful of energy and good fats. Now let's talk about one of the simplest yet most powerful snacks: nuts. A small handful of walnuts, almonds, or pecans can be a wonderful addition to your breakfast. For many years, people were often wary of nuts because of their fat content. However, the important thing that modern science has proven is that the type of fat is the deciding factor. Nuts are full of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which are the good fats that help lower bad cholesterol, LDL levels, and raise good cholesterol, HDL levels. This is an incredibly useful dual action, as if you are both cleaning up harmful elements and adding protective ones to your cardiovascular system. Furthermore, nuts, especially walnuts, are a rich source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids. These fatty acids are well known for their ability to reduce inflammation and to help prevent the formation of blood clots, one of the direct causes that can lead to a heart attack or stroke. Maintaining a diet rich in omega-3s is an effective prevention strategy, helping you feel more secure every day. On a practical note, the convenience of nuts is undeniable. You can sprinkle a few chopped nuts onto your oatmeal or yogurt. Another great option is natural nut butter, such as almond or peanut butter. Spread a thin layer on a slice of whole wheat toast. When buying nut butter, I have just one small note: read the ingredient label carefully and choose a type that contains only nuts and maybe a little salt, avoiding those with added sugar or hydrogenated oils. By adding a small amount of nuts to your morning meal, you are providing your body with a source of slow-release energy, helping you stay full longer and avoid snacking on unhealthy foods later. 4. Greek yogurt, a friend of the gut and a rich protein source. The next friend on our list is Greek yogurt. It's not just a refreshing dish, it's a true nutritional powerhouse. Compared to regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is more concentrated, which means it contains nearly double the amount of protein. Protein in the morning is extremely important, especially as we get older. It helps maintain muscle mass, an essential factor for keeping balanced strength and independence in our daily lives. When your muscles are strong, it also takes some of the burden off your heart. But the most incredible benefit of Greek yogurt comes from the tiny living organisms within it, probiotics, also known as beneficial bacteria. More and more research shows a close link between gut health and heart health. A balanced gut microbiome can help reduce systemic inflammation, improve blood pressure, and control cholesterol levels. Think of your gut as a garden. Probiotics are the diligent gardeners helping that garden stay lush and healthy, which in turn benefits the entire body. On a practical note, choose plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. This allows you to control the amount of sugar you add. Its natural tartness pairs perfectly with the sweetness of berries or a few slices of banana. Add a little flaxseed or other nuts, and you have a complete breakfast rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. This is a meal that not only helps you stay full longer, but is also silently working to strengthen your heart health from the inside out in a holistic way, from the gut to the circulatory system. 5. Flaxseed, a nutritional giant in a tiny package. The next friend may not be as familiar to everyone, but it is one of nature's best-kept secrets when it comes to heart health. Flaxseed. Please don't let its tiny size fool you. Each flaxseed is a treasure trove containing two extremely precious components: omega-3 fatty acids, a type called ALA, and a special group of fibers called lignans. First, the omega-3 ALA in flaxseed is known for its ability to help blood flow more smoothly, reducing the risk of blood clot formation. This is an incredibly important factor, as blood clots are the direct cause of the majority of heart attack or stroke cases. Supplementing with plant-based omega-3s, like flaxseed, is a smart strategy for maintaining a healthy circulatory system. Second, the lignan fibers in flaxseed act as powerful antioxidants, helping to soothe the smoldering inflammation in the arteries that we've talked about. When combined, these two elements work together to address many causes of a heart attack, from controlling cholesterol to maintaining stable blood pressure. On a practical note, there is one extremely important thing I need to emphasize. You must use ground or milled flaxseed. Our bodies cannot break down the hard outer shell to absorb the precious nutrients inside if the seeds are whole. You can buy it pre-ground or grind a small amount yourself at home using a coffee grinder and store it in the refrigerator. Using it is incredibly simple. Just sprinkle a teaspoon into your oatmeal. Mix it with yogurt or add it to a smoothie. Adding a spoonful of flaxseed to your breakfast each day is like taking out a small insurance policy for your heart, a simple act that provides long-term protective benefits. 6. Eggs, the reliable return of an old friend. Now let's talk about a food that I know has caused a lot of confusion and controversy: the egg. For decades, eggs have had a bad reputation, blamed for raising cholesterol and being harmful to the heart. Many patients have asked me whether eating eggs is one of the causes of a heart attack. Today, as your doctor, I want to update you with the latest scientific information and clear the name of this old friend. Nutritional science has come a long way. Large, reputable recent studies have shown that for most people, the amount of cholesterol in food like eggs has a very small effect on the level of cholesterol in the blood. The real culprits that raise bad cholesterol in our bodies are often the saturated and trans fats found in processed foods and fried foods. Instead, the egg is nature's nutritional capsule. It provides a very high-quality source of protein, helping you feel full longer, thereby supporting the maintenance of a healthy weight, a key factor in how to prevent a heart attack. Furthermore, the egg yolk is one of the best sources of choline, an essential nutrient for brain health and liver function that many of us are deficient in. So I am here to tell you that you can absolutely welcome this old friend back to your breakfast table with peace of mind. 1 egg a day is considered safe and beneficial for most older adults. You can hard-boil them for a quick meal or make soft scrambled eggs. By doing so, you are providing your body with a complete source of nutrition that helps maintain muscle strength, improve balance, and preserve your precious independence in daily life. 7. Bananas, the potassium hero for regulating blood pressure. Most of us know that bananas are an excellent source of potassium. But as your doctor, I want us to truly understand why that is so important for your health. Think of potassium and sodium salt as 2 ends of a seesaw inside your body. When we eat too much salt, the body retains water and increases blood volume, which in turn raises blood pressure. High blood pressure over a long period creates constant pressure on the artery walls, causing them to become damaged and hardened. This is one of the leading and most dangerous causes of a heart attack, because it often happens silently. Potassium from bananas acts as a natural counterweight. It helps your body excrete excess sodium through urine and at the same time helps relax the blood vessel walls, allowing blood to flow more easily. This is a natural mechanism that helps regulate your blood pressure. Keeping your blood pressure stable is extremely important, as it helps prevent both serious events, heart attack versus stroke. Many patients often confuse these two conditions. As your doctor, let me explain it simply. Both often occur due to a blockage in a blood vessel, but if that blockage happens in a coronary artery supplying blood to the heart, it will cause a heart attack. If that blockage happens in an artery supplying blood to the brain, it will cause a stroke. Therefore, controlling your blood pressure means you are protecting both your heart and your brain. On a practical note, bananas are an incredibly convenient option. Their natural sweetness is a great way to replace sugar. You can slice a few pieces into your oatmeal or eat them with a slice of toast spread with peanut butter. This combination is not only delicious, but also provides you with potassium fiber and protein, helping you start the day in a balanced and healthy way. 8. Whole wheat toast, a solid foundation, not the enemy. I know that bread and carbohydrates in general often get a bad reputation, especially for those who are trying to manage their weight or blood sugar. But the important thing is that we must distinguish between a friend and a foe. White bread is made from refined flour that has been stripped of almost all its fiber and nutrients. It enters the bloodstream very quickly and can cause a spike in blood sugar levels. But whole wheat bread is a completely different story. Whole grain means that all 3 parts of the wheat kernel, the bran, rich in fiber, the germ rich in nutrients, and the endosperm are retained. It is that fiber-rich bran that makes all the difference. Fiber slows down the digestion process, helping sugar to be released into the bloodstream slowly and steadily. This not only prevents the fatigue caused by fluctuating blood sugar levels, but also helps you feel full, longer, control your appetite, and maintain a healthy weight. Maintaining a healthy weight significantly reduces the burden on your heart, and this is one of the core strategies for how we can prevent a heart attack. When you go shopping, I have an important piece of advice for you. Be a wise consumer and read the product labels carefully. Don't be fooled by words like wheat bread or multigrain. Look for the phrase 100% whole wheat or 100% whole grain listed as the first ingredient on the label. That ensures you are getting the full benefits of the fiber. A slice of whole wheat toast with an egg or almond butter is a solid and nutritious foundation for breakfast. It shows that you don't have to give up familiar foods, you just need to choose the healthier version for yourself. 9. Coffee. A drink that awakens more than just your spirit. I know that for millions of people, the morning cannot truly begin without a hot, aromatic cup of coffee. And for many years, coffee has also been a topic of much controversy, just like the egg. Many patients have expressed concern about whether coffee makes the heart beat faster and could be one of the causes of a heart attack. Today, as your doctor, I want to offer a balanced, science-based perspective. The truth is, for most people, drinking coffee in moderation, usually 1 to 3 cups per day, is not only safe, but can also offer significant benefits for heart health. Coffee naturally contains many antioxidants compounds that work to fight inflammation in the body, one of the foundational factors that lead to heart disease. Furthermore, many large studies have shown a link between moderate coffee consumption and a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes, and diabetes is one of the major risk factors for cardiovascular disease. The real problem often isn't the coffee itself, but rather what we put into it. Spoonfuls of sugar and streams of heavy cream can quickly turn a nearly calorie-free drink into a bomb of sugar and saturated fat. These are the real enemies of your heart. Therefore, my advice is simple. Continue to enjoy your morning cup of coffee. See it as a ritual, a pleasure, but try to enjoy it more simply. Gradually reduce the amount of sugar. Try replacing heavy cream with a little low-fat or plant-based milk. Or even better, try to drink your coffee black to appreciate its full original flavor. By doing this, you can keep your beloved habit while making it part of your strategy to prevent a heart attack in a smart way. 10. Water. A cleansing stream to start the day. The final companion on our list is not a food, but the most fundamental element of life: water. Before your coffee, before your oatmeal, the first and simplest act you can do for your heart right when you wake up is to drink a large glass of water. Think about it: after 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body has not received any hydration. This mild dehydration makes your blood slightly thicker. When your blood is thicker, your heart has to work harder, needing to pump more forcefully to push blood throughout the body. This is an unnecessary burden we unknowingly place on our hearts each morning. Staying properly hydrated helps blood flow smoothly, reduces the pressure on the heart, and helps maintain stable blood pressure. Sometimes the early signs of a heart attack, such as dizziness or fatigue, can be confused with the symptoms of dehydration. By ensuring your body is always well hydrated, you not only help your heart function more efficiently, but also help yourself recognize your body's signals more clearly. I have a very easy tip to follow. Leave a glass of water on your bedside table from the night before. Drink it as soon as you sit up before doing anything else. If you find plain water a bit boring, try adding a slice of lemon or a few mint leaves to create some flavor. This tiny, simple act doesn't take more than a minute, but it's like gently restarting your entire system. It awakens your internal organs, supports your metabolism, and sends a positive message for the long day ahead. This is perhaps the easiest yet equally important step in the overall plan on how we can prevent a heart attack. And so we have walked a little journey together to discover the 10 friends of your heart. I hope you don't feel this is a list of strict rules, but rather inspiring suggestions. Remember, every breakfast is an opportunity for you to show love to your own body. Every small choice you make is an affirmation that you deserve a healthy, vibrant, and joyful life. Start slowly. Listen to your body and find the combinations that you love the most. Wishing you a wonderful day and a heart that is always at peace.